We are going to continue with charts. Charts are graphical representation of data. Okay, so we have different types of charts. We have a pie chart, we have a histogram, we have a bar chart, many types of chart. We have line graph. It depends on the specific chart that you need and depending on the information that you want to display. For example, we have this information of certain students in a class. I'm going to represent the information in the chart. So I'm going to simply highlight it and then go to my insert tab, and then I select the specific chart type which I want. If this is the one I want, or probably this, I will just select it. Alright, so I have my chart. Now I may need to insert certain elements, or I can change my chart styles depending on the ones I want. I can click on this drop down arrow and I'm going to see many of them. So let's say I want this. If you look, there's a plus sign. There are three icons. The very first is the plus sign, and the plus sign helps you to update your chart by putting, for example, chart axis. These are axes. So like what does this side stands for? That is what the chart is trying to tell you to mean the axis. Alright, so I'm going to change the chart type so that it will be much more visible and understandable. I'm going to come to change chart type. Probably I want this. I'm going to select that and I have that. So if you look at it very well, it displays good information. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the axis and put the axis titles. So I click on that and I edit, and let's say since the axis contains what the course or the subject, I'll put here subjects. Okay, then I'll come here and I'll put here I'll put probably the students, because I'm going to change. I'll put the students name. So I need a chart title, so I'll just insert the title of the chart and I'll display what am I showing, the scores of students in a class. Okay, so what do I need? I need, if I want the data label, meaning the data that this chart was made from, I can insert it. If I want the legend, I will insert the legend. The legend is simply like the key to identify the colors and what they stand for. So I can select the different charts depending on the one that I want. I can switch the columns and the row of the chart. Okay, I can select the data. By selecting the data, simply means I want to make some changes to my chart. You see the chart has been added because I never had E03. Now I'm going to add E03 there. So I simply highlight the chart. So I have, okay, it doesn't want to come. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to edit. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to add a new one. Very first things, I'm going to take that, and the value series, I'm going to take this. So see if there are some errors. The value series, I'm going to highlight the values. Okay, still has some issues. Okay, I guess because there is a particular formatting here on the table. It's because of this formatting on this table, that is why the second or the third name or number is not coming. All right, so in the chart, what can we do on the chart? We can change or adjust the chart labels. We can, the chart title can also be adjusted here, above, center, depending on where you want the chart label. You can put that there with legend key or no legend. These are legends. We can also move the chart to a single sheet, call it chart sheet. So you can send the chart to a single in which you still have the same thing. You can change your chart layout depending on how you want it. You can come to chart format. You can change probably the color of the different charts. Okay, you can beautify the chart. If you want to write in the chart, you can also write inside there the particular chart. Scores of students in a class. Okay, we can change the chart styles here depending on the one that we want. We can also filter the chart. Let's say we don't want series 2, we remove it. We don't want this, we can remove it. Okay, now what does series 2 mean? We don't know, so we can easily edit by coming to select data. What is series 2? We want to edit to know what series 2 is. Probably series 2 stands for the different courses. So maybe series 1 is from our data, maybe series 1 is cannot see the data. For example, maybe series 1 is English, for example. So I put English. Maybe series 2 is literature. So I put literature, or let's say math. I'm sure it's math. Maybe series 3 is literature. So I put, you see, the names are automatically changing. If I also want to remove any order, I can easily remove them. So I'm going to switch it, then I can edit. Let's say I don't want Mary Joshua to be there, I just want only the quotes. So what do? I simply edit. So I can just come and I just click here by editing. I'll just click here, only this. Oh, it's attached. Okay. So you see, Mary has gone out. Same for Joshua. I can just go there and I just click only that. Now I have only the code of Joshua. And let me add, just that the table is not there. I would have easily added the other one. Okay, this is a table. Let me add this. And I'll add the value column, which is this. So I've added the other. So that is how we get to format and prepare our chart. Thank you very much. Wait to see you in the next video. Please subscribe.